Hello Iron Oaks, welcome to another session with Job with John. Great to see you here. I have two very special guests. I have Eddy Renio, our Director of Golf.
Morning.
Ross Buckendahl, our Golf Course Superintendent.
Hello.
Guys, thanks for joining me. Always good to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's a beautiful day here in Sun Lakes, Arizona, and we've been doing a lot of work on the golf course. And Ross, can you take a couple minutes and give us an update on all the work you and your team are doing out here? It's amazing.
It is. There's a lot going on, and it's getting down to the end of things right now too. So irrigation system is installed, running great. They completed everything on time. You'll see a few workers here and there just finishing up some minor cosmetic things throughout this week and next week. But yeah, irrigation install was great. Working on the turf reduction right now. They're moving along very nicely. Adding rock, adding the riprap through the drain channels, and that looks really good too. But yeah, there's a lot going on, not to mention Ironwood started overseed on the 30th. So we got to throw that into the mix, but that's going very well. Was over there again today, yesterday, this whole week, and we'll be dropping seed possibly tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday type deal, but moving along very well there too. The temperature's cooperating, so that's nice. But yeah, everything's moving in a great direction right now, and I couldn't be happier going into our overseed.
Dynamite, great to hear, and I want to applaud you and your entire team for all their hard work. This was a lot going on, and you did it on time and on budget. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
One thing I'd like to mention as well, it was brought up at the unit captains meeting last Tuesday, is if you are living on the golf course, Ross is doing a lot of work, especially with the turf reduction mitigation. There's going to be a lot of dust. So if you want to not clean your pool, don't do your windows and cover up your pool furniture, or bring in your cushions, be a great time to do that. Also with me today, Eddy Renio. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here today. Something that the Golf Advisory Committee asked us to do at the last session was have you play out of one of our new bunkers here on the Lakes Golf Course, but most importantly, they want to know how to rake and where to put the rake after they're done hitting their bunker shot.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, one of the things when people enter into the bunker to hit a shot, we prefer that you enter from the back side as you come into the green versus stepping up from the top and coming down. Because what happens if you start from the top and come down, you're pushing a lot of sand off the front face of the bunker, and now when balls go up there, it might be a little thin up there, and then you're going to have shots are going to be sticking in there. So what we want to do is to make sure that you're entering through the back and then exiting through the back, and as you exit through the back, make sure that you're covering all your tracks, because we want to make sure that the next person that goes in there has a fair chance of hitting the ball out versus getting stuck in a footprint, or worse, somebody hits a shot out and then leaves the little landmine mark, whatever you want to call it, where the ball was. So now it's even that much tougher for them to get out. So that's the thing that we want. When you come in, enter through the back and exit through the back. Make sure you cover it up. The other thing is when you lay the rake back down, if you notice how the rake is laid down right now, it's in a perpendicular angle to the edge of the bunker. We do it this way so that nobody gets penalized for hitting a shot into a bunker. And if it was sideways, what happens is now that ball will get stuck up here under the rake. Here. And then now, if it's stuck under the rake like that, then when you remove the rake, you have to leave the ball there. So that's a tougher shot than if the rake's not there. Now the ball, if it hits, it's going to roll down towards the flatter portion, so you have an easier shot. I mean, there's really no easy shot of a bunker, but you can have a simpler shot coming out. So make sure that we put the rake back in perpendicular, handle out towards the fairway, and that way it's consistent with all of the bunkers throughout the course versus just one place. Okay?
All right, so, why don't you hit one for us, Eddy?
Let's go in here and see how nice. Oh my goodness, feeling that soft sand under my feet here.
Hold on.
I need a microphone. Sorry about the technical difficulty. Yep, and then we got the rake with us. Again, as we get into here, you'll feel a big difference when you walk into these newly renovated bunkers. Nice sand, no rocks, right? And so This is the best part of here. We're trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody. And again, as we hit this shot, after we're done, we're going to rake up all of our footprints just like we're never here. So here's a shot coming out. See how nice these bunkers work now? Oh yeah, look at that. That thing stopped about a foot after it hit. Thanks, Ross. All right, now as I get out of here, what we're gonna do is I come back and I start raking the bunker. I'm gonna be raking upwards towards the slope versus pulling the dirt or the sand back down. So we're pushing up as we go out. I'm pushing it back sideways, covering up all of my tracks. Make sure I don't leave any indentions down here. Much easier. And this only takes 30 seconds for you to do. You know, when we're doing this, we don't want to be in such a rush that we don't leave the course the way we started with. So as I come back out of here, and as you notice, I am coming back out the back side of the bunker versus going back up to the front, which is a shorter route, but yet you'll leave more of a mark. And as I set it down, there we go. All
awesome.
set.
Eddie, that was a great tutorial. I had 3 really good takeaways. One, I like how you have the rakes now. It's bad enough being in a bunker, right guys? Having a downhill line of bunker, yeah, that's a bummer, and that's a really hard shot. I forget, and thanks for the reminder, to push it up when you're up there.
Yes.
And also how to get into a bunker. You know, it's really a shortcut in your own mind, but it's kind of steep coming off a lot of these bunkers. You don't want anybody to get hurt. So it's better to come in where it's a little lower and easier to get in and out of. So great stuff. Why I have you here, Eddie, season's upon us, right? Ross is overseeding now, so we're getting ready to open up the courses in a bit. Remind us about the dress code.
Yes, we do have a dress code here at Oakwood and Ironwood as well. And we want our players and our residents to look good when they come out here. So, you know, we're not fashionistas, but we want you to look good. Look good, play good. That's a great motto to live by. But for men, we want to make sure we have collared shirts, no cutoffs, no blue jeans. And for ladies, if you wear leggings, the leggings need to be covered up, and also ladies need to have collared shirts. You can have the mock shirt as well. Men, the trend nowadays is the hoodie, and so you can wear a golf hoodie, and it's got to be a golf hoodie, not a sports hoodie that you get with your favorite football or baseball or basketball team on it. Again, we're just trying to preserve the look of our community, make sure everybody looks good when they come out to play. Definitely.
This is great. Well guys, thanks so much for joining me on Java this week. Lots of good information about the golf course, golf operations. So important to our members that they understand what's going on and all the hard work that you both are putting into the club. So thanks so much. We'll see you next time on Java with John.